I'm always delighted to be with Saul News. This has been such a leader in the conservative movement and the Republican Party.
Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for December 6th, 2024. 60 Plus names Representative Thomas Massie Legislator of the Month for December 2024. The American Association of Senior Citizens recognizes Representative Thomas Massie, a Republican from Kentucky, as Legislator of the Month for his Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act, or H.R. 3206. This legislation would exempt senior citizens from paying income tax on Social Security benefits. Regarding the legislation, Representative Massie said, quote, "Although seniors have already paid tax on their Social Security contributions via the payroll tax, they are still required to list these benefits as taxable income on their tax returns. My bill would exempt Social Security retirement benefits from taxation and boost the retirement income of millions of older Americans." The Senior Citizens Tax Elimination Act was originally introduced in 2003 by Representative Ron Paul. Representative Massie has introduced this bill each Congress since taking office in 2012. Just the News reports, Hunter Biden's pardon gives Trump the green light on freeing some January 6th defendants. President Biden's pardon of his son Hunter appears to have given President-elect Donald Trump a pretext to follow through on his own pledges to pardon January 6th defendants and to pursue a rigorous overhaul of the Department of Defense. The development stunned Democrats, many of whom had adamantly insisted that Biden would not pardon his son and that, quote, "no one is above the law," when defending the DOJ prosecutions of Donald Trump. Republicans, however, were not so shocked, and some have already suggested that the outgoing commander-in-chief set a precedent for his successor. Trump himself linked the DOJ's handling of January the 6th defendants to the Hunter Biden case, asking, quote, "Does the pardon given by Joe to Hunter include the J6 hostages who have now been imprisoned for years? Such an abuse and miscarriage of justice." And finally, the Washington Examiner reports, Democrat flips House seat in California in last congressional race to be decided. Nearly a month after the election on November the 5th, the Democratic nominee in California's 13th congressional district was finally declared the winner in a very close race that was the last to be called. Adam Gray defeated incumbent Joe Duarte by less than 200 votes, according to the Associated Press. With Gray's victory, Republicans currently hold a 5-seat lead in the House of Representatives. This will change in the coming weeks after certain House members were nominated to be in President-elect Trump's cabinet.
Have you ruled out a pardon for your son?
Yes.
I've been very clear. The president's not going to pardon
And
his
one
son.
more. Is there any possibility that the president would end up pardoning his son?
No.
Second one, would the president pardon or commute his son?
I was very clear and I said no. I've been very clear. The president's been very clear when we've been asked this question. And he said he would not pardon his son.
You said before that the president would not pardon his son. Is that still the case?
Nothing has changed. That is still the case.
The president would not pardon or commute the sentence for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no. And I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
With breaking news tonight, President Biden has made a decision to pardon his son, Hunter.
And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for December 6th, 2024. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.